functions in factor form and investigating the zeros of a quadratic function in factor form, and specifically where the value of c is 0. So the first thing we need to think about is, what does it mean when we talk about the intercepts of a relation? We talked about it in grade 9 with respect to linear relations, and again in grade 10 with respect to quadratic relations. So an intercept is the point where a function crosses one of the axes. So specifically, the y-intercept or initial value is the point where it crosses the y-axis, and that tells you the value of x is 0. The x-intercept, also known as the root or 0, is the point where the function crosses the x-axis, specifically where the y value is 0. The equation of a quadratic function in standard form can tell us many things about the function. It starts out in the form f of x is ax squared plus bx plus c. That is referred to as standard form. The function opens up if the value of a is positive. It opens down if it's negative. It also, if it opens up, will then have a minimum value. And if it opens down, so a is negative, it has a maximum value. It tells us also the initial value is c, or at the y-intercept is at 0c. And the last thing it tells us is it talks about the vertical expansions. If there's an a value that's greater than 1 or less than -1, we have a vertical expansion by a factor of a. And if it's between -1 and 1, it's a vertical compression by a factor of a. We look at the example here. It talks about the path of a baseball that can be modeled by the function h at d is negative 0.4d squared, subtract 0.4d, plus 0.008, where h at d is the height of the ball above the ground in meters, and d is the horizontal distance of the ball from the player in meters. When does the ball hit the ground? Well, to me, that's just a bunch of jumbled mess until I think about what the question's telling me and read it through again. So we're going to do our 3-2-1 strategy. We've got our equation. H at d is the height of the ball above the ground, and it's in meters. D is the horizontal distance of the ball from the player, and they want to know when the ball hits the